Welcome to the stream! By the hoary hosts of Haga!
Hello. How is everyone doing this fine evening? Once again, we are doing a Retrieving the Lost Content plus Rate the Super segment. Today we have Tekken 8. Oh boy, I remember playing Tekken 8 back when it first came out. I loved it. My boy Yoshimitsu, look at him. Look at my son. Like, I first saw Yoshimitsu's design in his trailer, and I'm like, oh my god, I need it. I need to come back to Tekken. My favorite character looks like his fucking Tekken 3 outfit from 3 and Street Fighter Cross Tekken. That's like, oh, it's finally time to come back. Played it, had some matches, got up to, I believe, red rank. I didn't go that high up in the ranks. I felt like rank was a good, red rank, Garyu was a good stopping point. And I would just, like, take a break. Then I put the game down. Didn't really play much of Season 2. I've been hearing things about the whole Season 2 fiasco. And how the game's just on a huge decline because people were not happy with the games. Like, mechanically, at first it was really fun, but then it just got all samey and shit, and people were just not happy. I didn't play when that happened, and I don't know if Yoshimitsu is still good or not, but yeah, hopefully looking at these supers will bring me back to Tekken 8. And also give me a break from Street Fighter 6. See, that depends, because a lot of these characters, besides like what, Yoshi, Brian, maybe Lars, maybe Raven, I tried these two. I don't know, something about these two characters. They didn't grab me as much as they did in Tekken 7. Pretty much anyone else either. But yeah, let me not waste time. We are rating these supers. We got the tier list up. Where's the tier list? It's over on my side. There we go. Standard procedure from 0 to 10. I honestly don't believe there will be any supers in the DF tier. I'd say like at minuscule 1 or maybe 2 of them, because even some of the lamest supers on this list are like hard C tier. Like they don't, like they're mid, but they're not as bad to get like a 2 or a 3 out of me. Because special effects wise, and cinematic wise, this game did a better number on it than Tekken 7. Like, Tekken 7 supers, they were okay starting out for the base roster, but then as the roster grew and grew, they started getting wilder and wilder. And that was awesome. Alright, so let's get cracking. We are starting with Armor King. And before I go any further, I do have a HUD disabler. I tried my best to find like a mod to just turn off this game's HUD, because like, I'll just go in real quick. Let me pick King here. King is his opponent. I swear this thing is, I don't know what's going on with this Wi-Fi. I keep dropping frames all over the place. Go to arena.
Get ready for the next battle.
God, Armor King looks so fucking awesome. So, I press F9 here. The HUD is off, but you see that open menu, restart and remember, the lower left? When I first made my supers for Tekken 8 a while back, I was so annoyed that I just couldn't turn these off. I wanted like a very clean screen, like the HUD was off, but these just got in the way and it annoyed me. So now after finding the HUD mod, oh actually I also have the FPS mod up. Does that turn it off? Yes. So what I just did, I just pressed F9. It's part of the hub disabler. It pretty much at the press of F9 and turns off the guide. So there we go. Perfectly clean, no obstructions. We can now do these supers properly this time, and now I'm excited. All right, so we'll be doing both the heat drive, whatever it is. Is it called heat drive? I don't fucking know. The heat super and rage art. We will be only rating the rage art, but we'll do the heat. Whatever the fuck. The heat action. I believe it's called. Heat surge. What the fuck is it called? I don't know. And I'll be recording these in the background as we keep going. We could jump into Discord. I tried to get some people on here so I record some of this, but I just couldn't get anybody. Couldn't get anyone involved. Alright, let's stop. Oh my god. Yo, these frames are all over the place. It's so annoying. Don't worry. We have clean recording, so if it looks bad, we'll deal. No. Oh god. Oh fucking dude, I'm so nervous because I keep getting frame drops as of recently. I don't know where it's coming from. I'm not connected to my VPN and I'm just not getting a clean connection for some reason. Alright, shut up. Let's do this. Alright, we're gonna record King's Heat action. Whoo! Nice little drop kick at the end there. And it doesn't reset it either. Alright. Now, without further ado, this is Armor King's Rage Art. We started out with a strong one. Like, a bunch of supers in Tekken 8 just became domain expansions from Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, it just goes into an attack into, like, a big-ass domain expansion. Which I don't hate. It's really cool. I love how it turns into a wrestling ring. But it's dope. Let's try that again. Let's do that again. There's a little flame hand, poison mist. Bro, it's a domain expansion! Yeah, awesome. Awesome. It's up there. This is an 8. This is an 8 out of 10. Let's see if I can... Oh my god. Damn it. Oh, you know what? Wait. Why is this saying display not captured? Alright, where you at? 8 out of 10? Yep. We're starting off strong. This is A tier. A tier super. Love it. I'm loving it so far. What is going on with this display capture? No, let's actually turn on game capture instead. Hopefully you guys can still see me. Where you at? There you are. Now, if I go in and then come back. Yes, it stays in place. Good. Because I don't know why this shit's acting kind of dumb. Alright. Character selection. I could do quick select, but I find going back to character select is much better.
Vamos começar esse jogo. Kazuya Mishima.
Sorry, a fire alarm went off. Got family in the back cooking the food. Don't know what stage to do this on. See, there's no designated character stage. It's all just like countries and stuff like Street Fighter 6. There are some character exclusive stages like this one. This is Jin Subconscious. This is Heihachi's Temple. This one's just random, like a bunch of random stages. I don't think this stage, like this stage, this one, all these, like these 5 don't appear in the game's story mode. These are base stages, well, 6. All right, fuck it, random. Yep, a celebration on the scene.
Ready for the next battle.
Come on, stream, hold it, keep it together. We need to do these supers, man. Yes, thank God the guide shit is off. All right. Eddie Gordo's Heat Super. I don't really want to do the kick, but fuck it. Nice little flip. Flips and kicks. I like it. I'll give you pleasure. All right. Eddie Gordo's Rage Art. Let's hit it. Again, another domain expansion. Like just putting them in a field of what you believe in and what your mind thinks of in a fight is just really interesting. Let's watch that again. Like he kicks up the dust and a band's playing in the background. Nice little aerial double kick off the juggle. It's good. I give this a 7. I like him kicking up the dust into like the aerial drop kick into that juggle. I'd say it's a 7. 7 out of 10. No, it's supposed to be an aw. See, that's why I can't. That's why I can't do display capture. Because then, all right, 7. All right. Like the main point is just to get the footage, but we'll rate the super in the meantime. All right, Claudio, Tekken 7 character, got a lot of hype and a lot of focus. And they put him in this game. Claudio Serafino.
Get ready for the next battle.
I'm going to Coliseum of Fate. Will I use? I don't think I'll be using all the characters. I'll just get the ones that I feel like are the coolest to me personally. I'll still record all this footage. Yes, thank God my mouse doesn't show. All right, Claudio's Heat Super. Yo, I love the pose. That pose after the arrow. That's sick. Can I hide the Yeah, photo mode. Ooh. Nice. Nice little magic circle off the arrow too. Yes, let's quit it. Let's quit this, please. Thank you. All right. All right. The rage art of Claudio Serafino is going now. Would I be wrong to say this looks like a Soul Calibur Super? I wouldn't, right? He looks like a character doing even with no weapon, this looks like some Soul Calibur shit. Right in her fucking chest. I'd say it's a 6. It's just a light arrow. It's nothing too, like the special effects are helping it, but nothing too crazy. I'd say Claudio goes. Also, the top of the list goes from right to left, so whoever's on the right side is toward the bottom. So Eddie is at the top of B tier with a 7, and Claudio is below with a 6. All right, now to make things easier, because Zafina is right there, we are going to simply switch these around. Where are you at?
Get ready for the next battle.
All right, where the button now, please? There we go. Zafina's heat drive. I believe it's called heat drive. Yeah, she's got a bit of Azazel's juices on her arm because he tried to seal this nigga. I don't know why. No one damn well she can't handle it. All right. Zafina's Rage Art. 3, 2, 1, go. See, this is one of these lamer ones. It's also a domain expansion, but all she does is uses Azazel. I don't think she even does anything. Like, she tries to fight Azazel, and he just grabs the opponent and squeezes them to death. Grabs him by the balls. Yeah, they're flowing in this domain expansion space and just squeezes them. I give that a 4. Zafina she ain't really hitting it in terms of supers. Yeah, she's a 4. Sorry. Sorry, girl. All right, now we go back to regular character select. Oh god, it's not picking up on my stream, is it? Oh, what's happening? Wait, don't tell me my shit was frozen the whole time. Hold on, I gotta check the footage. Hold on, I'm getting scared now because I don't want to be frozen on this screen real quick. All right, it showed. I just got very concerned. All right, we're still a go. I'll just turn on display capture whenever I fuck it, you know what? Forget this. Turn display capture back on. The signal will find itself. See, it goes from signal not found to found. There we go. It's so fucking weird. Paul Paulingson. Have you fight your sworn brother. Go back to the arena. They took my boy, they took Paul's flat top away from him. All right, Paul's heat drive. I feel like I missed an attack. Let me do that again. No, I didn't. That's it. All right. Nice little palm push. I felt like was it like a string? Nope. Yeah, it's this one. Alright, enough stalling. Paul's Rage Art.
I'll show you. Strongest in the universe.
Like I said in a previous Rate the Supers, there's a really good way to do singular attacks. There's a good way and a bad way. Zafina's was a bad way, Paul's a good way. That's a 6. I love that he shreds his sleeve.
I'll show you. Strongest in the universe.
Death punch. And his sleeve stays that way throughout the entirety of the match. He must go through a lot of these jackets. Alright, yep, 6 out of 10. He's better than Claudio. Oh my god, dude. Stream. Help me out here. Don't. Why you gotta fall apart every time? Alright, Raven. Have you fight your boss. Boop, 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 boop. Some. I don't know if this is not his hanger. Excuse me.
Ready for the next battle.
Dude, Victor Chevalier's. Oh. Such a great character. Like, the super spy with a katana that looks like, Sam's from Metal Gear Revengeance. That looks like his sword and fucking saber. Alright, Ninja Man. Raven's Heat Drive. Awesome. Using shadow clones and shit. Typical ninja nonsense. Alright. Raven. Rage Art.
You won't see this coming.
So fucking sick. Hold on, I need to get that again before I get my rating, because this shit's sick. I love this.
You won't see this coming.
The death symbol in the back of that, it crosses into an X? That might be our first 10 out of 10. That shit's awesome. I love this super. Hell yeah. Raven, you got that. You got that, buddy. Good job. Alright, since Victor's right there, and I wanted to fight Raven, we're just gonna switch these. Quick select. See what's dumb is, they have these in alphabetical order, but then you get to the DLC characters, and they're not in alphabetical order. They're in appearance order. Which is fucking stupid!
Get ready for the next battle.
Alright, Mr. Victor. He's got a sci-fi sword. Bon appetit. Love it. I love it. Alright, Victor. Let's see that rage art. Does he teleport back into position, or does he actually do a side switch at the end there? Oh, stream's falling apart. Let's hold up. Let's fix this first before we start the next one. Yo, stream, are you good? Are you good? My shit is fluctuating. I might have to reduce the bit rate or use a different encoder because I don't know why. It's not saying I'm having encoding issues. It's just the bit rate is jumping up in resolution. I have to lower that. All right, let's do this again. Alright, special effects give it a boost, but I give that like an 8. It is a singular sword slash. It's nothing too special, unfortunately. Bring that back. Now, as an 8, I'd say it's below Armor King. Armor King's got some things going on in his super that puts him over Victor. Alright, find that signal. OBS, find the signal, damn it. All right, Reina. Stop the recording real quick so I can don't use too much of the time. We don't really go to a lot of stages. No, we'll keep it. We'll keep it canon.
Get ready for the next battle.
This character took Tekken by storm, and she earned it. It's such an awesome character. All right, Reina Heat Drive. Drags him across the floor. Sadistic. Just like her daddy. Yeah, it's been out for like over, I think definitely over like, what, 2 years now? I'm spoiling it. She is Heihachi's daughter. One of many bastard children. I mean, when you own a Zaibatsu and you're one of the strongest people on Earth, who says you can't have any woman you want? All right, Reina's Rage Art. Bro, that final shot, I hope I'm gonna get it. Let me see if I can get in the photo mode. Sit your ass down, boy. Oh, it's so good. It's supposed to be a reference to her demonic form that she achieves at the end of the story. Because she got the Devil Jade too. So sick. Eight out of 10. A lot of 8s here. Nothing really reaching over to a 9. What would classify as, I wonder what classifies as a 9 here. We'll probably find some 9 out of 10s. The numbers don't really matter. More like the S, A, B, C, D. I'm just using one of 2 numbers as kind of a dividing point to make this list easier. My brain just blanked out for a little bit there. Whew. All right, another new character, Azucena. In the story, she fights Leo. And now we will pick a different stage. Her own farm.
Get ready for the next battle.
This woman was unfair, bro. She had like a weird auto dodge state. Like she just was able to just weave a fucking attack. This shit. Yeah, I just pressed like 3 and 4 and she's already... Alright, Azucena Heat Drive. Bro, the double knee to the punch, it's quick, but I like it. Right in the chest, mid-flip, too. That shit's sick. Alright, chica. Azucena. Rage Arto. I love how she just jumps out at him. Like, he's like, over here. It's like, what the hell? Bitch, where you come from? She ran around him just to go up at him. That little jump and I like the flick at the end too. Like, she's one of those characters that's stronger than they appear and stronger than they act. So she kind of hides her immense strength through a cheerful attitude. Look at that UFO in the back. Stop stealing those llamaas. Oh my god. Yo, that UFO just boosted like 5 of her llamas. Tier list placement. It's a fun super. The jump out. I would say it's a 7. She's at the top of B tier. Because if I keep saying 8, then I'll just have to like boost some of these to like 9s and you know, top of B. She's top of B tier. All right. Selection. Character select. All right. Shaheen. Shaheen was a character in Tekken 7 that I tried. He had some cool moves, but I feel like something from his kit was missing. Like something that just reeled me in more than the other like legacy characters. I don't know who the fuck you are. You have a thing with Kazuya-san. See, Kazuya's not a good person. He's hurt many lives. But so did the other Mishimas.
Get ready for the next battle.
This character, I just did not expect to be in here. Well, whatever. Shaheen. Nice little twirling kicks. You know what Shaheen feels like? He feels like the T-Hawk of this game. Like he's like a very obscure national character that's just there to be there, but he's not really doing much of anything. He's always got like some wind-related stuff. Like he's a wind rider. All right, Shaheen, Rage Art. The fact that he rides his opponent like a board. Like he goes far too. And he's doing turns and stuff to balance. Like, that's cool, but I wouldn't put this any higher than, like, let's say, like, a 5? Yeah, it's very middle of the road. It's better than Zafina's, but I wouldn't put this, like, higher than a 5. Alright, back to the character select we go. Keep it going, Law. Martial Law. One of many Bruce Lee-isms. Bro, Bruce Lee's cool. Who wouldn't want to make a character around one of the most legendary martial artists to ever live? Alright, Marshall. Heat drive. They gave my man Chucks. He has nunchucks now. Like, you don't usually have weapons as part of your base moveset. You could put them on your character in like a in the player customization, but it's not usually like part of their moveset unless you're like Yoshimitsu, where he always has his goddamn sword. But yeah, I'm glad that more legacy characters are like bringing weapons to boost their kits. All right, martial law, rage art. That shit's sick. It's awesome. I don't know if it allows it. Let me see if I can adjust it. Not practice settings, players, health. Put it at 10%. No auto recover. Let me see if it actually like kills them. Because he has like a unique little ending there. Damn, I don't think I did it right. Shit, you know what? No, that's the players. I'm being dumb. I set the players down to 10. Alright, let's try it again. I'll rate it after this. I just want this last, like, segment afterward. It doesn't do it. Damn. Alright, whatever. That's a 7. Love the use of his nunchucks. Love all the little onomatopoeia noises that he does. I would say I gave Paul a 6, right? I'd say his super is better than Paul's. Alright, we go back. We go back. Alright. Leroy Smith! Yo. You want to talk about a character that just took Tekken by storm just from the previous game? Leroy is so fucking awesome. He's such an interesting concept. Let's have you fight Heihachi. He's sitting right there. He's not doing shit. Two old men hitting each other. I could use Victor, but I feel like Heihachi was more appropriate. Yeah, fight in the Genmanji Temple.
Get ready for the next battle.
The duality of old men. I'm not holding back. All right, Leroy Heat drive. Yo, Wing Chun is one of the coolest martial arts. Like, you have your made-up martial arts like Mishima Karate and all that stuff, and you have some people that are just robots, magic, and all that shit, but just some plain old martial arts, and then you got up to Wing Chun. You can't go wrong with Wing Chun. He makes this shit look good, dog. Alright, I keep resetting this shit because I want clean neutral. Alright, Leroy's Razor. Go get him, old man.
Witness the essence of Wing Chun. Like steel.
He does a 1-inch punch that summons a black dragon.
Witness the essence of Wing Chun.
Like steel. Strike. Awesome. That's sick. You know what? That's our 9. That's our 9 out of 10. That's our 9. There we go. Bro, Wing Chun is so sick. I love it. That's great. All right. Leo. I don't really know much of Leo's rivals besides Kazuya, but Kazuya's been messing with everybody. And Leo's rivalry in the Tekken 8 story with Azucena was just too memorable. Alright. Leo Heat Drive. That felt too quick. Too quick and too generic. Good thing I'm not reading that. Alright, Leo. Show me something. Ooh, this might be our first stinker. I mean, I like the grapnel gun, but just use it to swing around and do a drop, do a dive kick. Yeah, you're kind of a stinker, Leo. Sorry. I'd say you're not D tier, but you're the bottom. You're at the bottom with a 4, dude. If I get more C tiers, we might have to push him down to 3, but right now, he is definitely at the bottom of the tier list with a C tier super. Let's go. Keep it going. We can't stop our momentum now. All right. All right, Lydia Sobieska. This chick was so cool. I love that they just brought her back from Tekken 7. She was one of the later, I think she was like the second to last character they put in the game. And she was like such a cool fucking character. Like, yeah, just bring her in. Bring her in as the second DLC. about to say, where my stage is at? Where my stage is at, dog? Let's have you fight the Sunside Resort.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right, Lydia. Polish Prime Minister. That fucking like spinning kick in the air, dude. I don't want to hear shit saying that karate's a lame martial art. Karate is awesome, and there are some people that do it really well. Awesome. Nice starting heat drive. Alright. Let's see that Polish Rager. Bro, it's just a blank white domain with a red bird, bro. This shit is awesome. Let's see that again. Also, what are the... I want to know what the words mean. I might be able to find it on the wiki. I love that she busted down. It's a domain super. I would give this a B at like a 7. I would say better than Eddie's. Now, what do those words mean? Hold on. If I can find it. Lydia's... 8. No, this is story stuff. Well, I'm not gonna find out what that means. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Heat Smash, that's what it's called. Ooh, actually, since it's called a Heat Smash, can I find her Rage Art? It's usually at the top of the list, right? It's done with, I believe, yes, Scarlet Valor, Martial Divination. That's what it's called. Oh my god, there's a bunch of them. Go down, down. There we go. Yes, okay. First part, the word Ludzi, which is people, Pokoj, peace, and Utski, Oshkis, honesty. Yeah, people, peace, and honesty. That's a warrior. That's a warrior of the people. Yeah. Awesome. What are the other names and supers that we got up? Because I can't really read it as of right now. We have Raven at S. Wild Hunt Executor. So fucking lame. Leroy. It's cool, but also lame at the same time. Leroy Dark Dragon Commandment. Reyna. Sacred Dismantle Spark. Armor King. I believe is one of the new characters, so can I go? Dark Supernova. That's a cool name for a super. Victor. Victor's at the bottom. Ooh, the Chevalier. I'm really doing this? No, we're just gonna keep this up. As an Alargria de Café. What do I mean? Coffee Joy. Go. Oh. Okay. Alright. Who else? I already did Azucena's. Eddie's is Enchanted de Axi. Laws. Emma would be under Marshall, right? Fate of the Dragon! That's the name of like a really like like a really like 80s or 90s martial art cartoon or video game. Fate of the Dragon. Paul's Big Bang Phoenix Smasher. I'm just pressing buttons, dog. I don't know what I'm doing. Claudio. I got it right. La Luce di Serio. Starburst. Shaheen. Does he even have a last name? No. Najim Ashalmal. I wish I knew some of these translations. Actually, I have a translation app. Translate it. Or detect it into English. English, please. Really? It's a nothing word? It's literally nothing. All right. Not, huh?
Nazim al-Shamal.
Najim al-Shamal.
Yeah, it's a nothing word. All right. Probably is a name or something. Zafina, you're at the bottom. Semper Avris Iget. Yo. I wish I knew what it meant. Always need it. Oh, it's a greedy motherfucker. I saw the word greedy. I'm like, I already know. It's just greedy bastard. Greedy bastard SSL just wants his snacky snacks. Gleizen, transcend. It's just transcendent blow. It's just shoulder strike. All right, you know what? We're just gonna keep this up because I want to know the name of all these. Because I can't really check it in the menu. If I try to go to the move list, the mod kind of breaks it because it's part of the HUD, and I'll have to close out the entire game. And I recorded all that, so that's gonna be a long Lydia footage link. All right, the newest character in the game and in the series, Miraijo. Like, the game doesn't say her name the way it's being read. It's Miarizo, but she says Miraijo, whatever the fuck. Miaris. All right, we're gonna have her fight Zafina because it's a similar situation where she's got like an ancient being inside of her and she's better at controlling it than she can, so
Get ready for the next battle.
I do not know her moves. Bro, she got like Sonic Rider Zero Gravity gauntlets on. She's got the Arc of the Cosmos on her right and on her arms and legs. Oh my god, yo, why is the stream dying on us? Why is it dying? What's going on? Yo, my shit is dying on me. Like 7% of the stream is just dropped frames, which is kind of unsettling. All right, Miari. Heat smash. Got like a little sacred spear. How far does that go, actually? Yeah, it's like a spear. Smacks him over the head with it. All right, new girl, show us what you got. Bro, why is she the newest character? She's one of the most busted in the series already. Like, she hit him so high, they went, like, off the country. You can see the country in the background. Like, look! Is that supposed to be Madagascar right there? She ran that high up. That's nuts. Oh, I can't move the camera during the animation. Boo. Boo photo mode. But it does make sense. It's a bunch of camera volumes. That is much cooler than I thought it would be. That's a 9 out of 10. Holy shit. New girl got she got some stuff to her. Ooh. I might be too tempted to give that a 10. I want to see that one more time, because that shit's crazy. Yeah, no, that's I'm shading it. That's a 10. That's like the first, like, super we've seen her just, like, pull off some crazy power. That's nuts. Yeah, no, she's at the top. New girl just stole the show. New girl stole the damn show. All right, an evil bastard appears. Heihachi Mishima. Fight your son yet again. Actually, you know what? No, fight your grandson. You don't really see that many Jins.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right, now if I'm not mistaken, I believe Heihachi has like two heat smashes. Let's see if I can find them. So this is the first one by just pressing the button. Not bad. Then I believe you hold forward and press it. They're both good in their own way. I love the brutality of the first one. It just grabs you and then just does a forearm chop so hard your legs just rise up. All right, evil old man. Heihachi Rage Art. That's how you do it, Paul. That's how you do a singular punch. You put him in a domain and then you... 9. 9, dog. Pro. Am I wrong to say that looks like... It looks kind of like Malevolent Shrine. Like, look at the setting. Like, damn. Who are all these graves supposed to be? Are these all the people that he killed? Oh, man. That's power. That's what you call power, folks. Alright, time for the goofy stuff. It's a panda bear. I won't make you fight Xiao Yu, but I will make you fight Kuma. Yeah, what's weird about it? It's a bunch of bears. What's up? It's a bunch of bears. Do you have a problem with that?
Get ready for the
Do you
next
have a
battle.
problem with there being a panda and a grizzly bear in your fighting game? If you have a problem with that, I would recommend you buying Tekken. Alright, panda. Look at his dramatic head move. It's like, damn, where you going, bitch? Where you going? Oh, that's it? You just hit him in the head with a beach ball? Imagine that was a rock. Just killed him. Damn. Alright, panda girl. I need to find... there was somebody on Twitter. Hopefully they're on Blue Sky, because I'm not going back to Twitter. There was someone that turned all the Tekken characters into animals, and they turned Kuma and Panda into, like, people. Right? I'll find it after the stream. Panda, Razor! Wacky should aside, that's actually very impressive. Like, she spins him so fast that he turns like a Blanca, like, ground shade ball and just comes back this way. I give that a 7. Wacky aside, that's a 7 out of 10. I would say the wackiness would put it, I would say above Panda.
Asuka Kazama. Lily. Get ready for the next battle.
My fault. I was muted the whole time. Yeah, let's say this is a 6. Actually, no, 6 is like. No, it's a 7. I don't know. I'm thinking anymore. It's B tier. It's above Panda. It's above Panda. I'll figure this fucking shit out, bro. This OBS is pissing me off. I can't record without this shit acting dumb. While I do have food, I'm still going to try and do these supers, so it doesn't take too long. All right, next up, Leo. I'm not Leo. Lee. I don't know my L's. Lee Chaolong. Chaolan? Ew. I don't like that. I don't know why Lee's wearing this dorky power suit.
Get ready for the next battle.
I mean, I get it. It's for the Tekken soldiers, but why are you wearing this damn thing? Put my stream deck right here for a little bit. Alright, Lee. Did he really skip that fall? My man skidded over on his face, dude. All right. Lee's Rager. Hit it. For someone as cool as Lee, that super is honestly very disappointing. I mean, it's mid at best, but I expected more from Lee. I like the rose-shaped explosion. But he just kicks him, throws a combat grenade, and then just blows him up. I'd say it's a 5. No, 6. I'd say it's above. Yeah, it's above Claudio's. Xiaoyu. Do you practice the same as? No, you do Baguazhang. He does Bajiquan.
Get ready for the next battle.
Alright. Hit that heat smash, Xiaoyu. I was focusing on the frames to watch it. Nice little lift up. Lift up with the leg. All right. Ling shall use Rage Art. Doing a whole lot of spins. Maybe it shall use nature, but I expected those hits to be just a little bit harder. Except for that last big hit, not that much force on her strikes. I think this is a 5. Top of C tier. Right, the main character.
Get ready for
Where
the
we
next
start our
battle.
journey. Hit that heat smash, Jin. This is one of the cooler heat smashes. That lightning pillar on the rising kick. Yeah. Alright, Jin. The one, the only Rage Art. The Rage Art that started all this hype. My man Jin was really on his Rock Howard shit, bro. It was crazy. I really wish I could get the no recovery. Damn. Stage environments, record. Right at nope, I'm not doing that. This don't work. Damn. All right. Where's the tier list? I would say this is a very, well, not middle of the road, but it's a B. It's a B tier. I love the Devil Jin Darkwing and like the zoom punch. Like when we saw this Rage Art in the announcement trailer, I'm like, oh shit. This man finally got control of the Devil Gene. It's lit.
Get ready for the next battle.
Delicious, delicious soda. All right. cool thing about Kazuya's heat engager. He's permanently in his devil state until the heat drive runs out. And then he puts it away. I love it. Alright. Pull that devil trigger, Kazuya. Yo, this is a bad man. And he's doing a badass super. This axe kick into the rising rubble off the ground into the white. Ooh, yeah, this is an A tier. Like, yeah, no. I'd say he's below Heihachi. Like, Heihachi won him out in the end, but still cool. Take a few bites real quick. Alright, sorry for the pause. Had to take a few bites of this food. Where everybody at? Everybody down to play nothing? Alright, pretty sure we're like halfway through this roster by now. Nina Williams.
Nina Williams.
Let's get this over.
Anna Williams.
Time to come.
Get
And
ready
to
for the
fight
next
the Midnight
battle.
Siege. Bro, both of these designs for the Williams sisters are amazing.
It's game over.
Alright, Nina Heat Smash. Oh, she got the blickies, bro. She got both guns.
It's game over.
Awesome. Great. Alright, Nina Williams. Rage Art.
Playtime's over. You can't beat me. And you never will.
Yo, like, she runs on top of Anna.
Time's over.
Bro, if this wasn't Tekken, those guns would have killed another person.
You can't beat me.
Oh,
And you never will.
that explosion of light was weird. But I guess they needed that for extra damaging effect. I would say this is a 7. And I would say this is below Jin. This is below Jin on the scale. Above Asuka, below Jin. I feel like Jin's Darkwing made much more of an impact, but the guns were not bad. That shit was awesome.
Jin Kazama.
How red.
Get ready for the next battle.
Eternal rival. Love this move. Alright. Howrang's Rage Art. Ooh, that was a clean heel kick. Like his neck goes into his freaking. Like, you know, it's all scrunched up and shit. One more time, one more time. Get the snap. Get this man, bro. His head is so far down from his torso. Like, god damn. Yeah, this is an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 Super Hwoarang. You're in the A tier. You're above Chevalier. Alright, I saw who's next. Fang, a real nothing burger of a character. Fang Wei.
Leroy Smith. Time for me to do my thing.
Get ready for the next battle.
You know, this is why I noticed something. You have Taiji Quan and Baji Quan, which are pretty much the same, like, similar martial arts, but are taught, like, differently in how, like, isn't Taiji Quan, like, the more aggressive, harder version of Baji Quan? Let me see if I can look this up, so I'm not talking my ass. Taiji Quan versus Baji Quan. Negative by stomping from the ground. You know what? There's a lot here. I don't know. I just always see Taiji Quan in a fighting game as like it's for more aggressive fighters like Gato or Feng Wei. While Baji Quan is more like the softer style for like the softer characters like Leo or Hotaru. I might be wrong, I don't know, but that's how I see it. So that's how it's presented to me. Alright. Feng Wei, Rage Art. Shenron. Damn, they put him from here that lot? It didn't seem like they went up the ground. It's a high B tier. In the 7s. I would say below Eddie. B tier is getting filled out. Oh, you know what? I see the next character, and it's gonna be really hard not to. It's really hard to not be biased here. My son, Yoshimitsu. I gotta be fair. I can't let my
Get ready for the next
I can't let my
battle.
biases get to me. Not this time. I have to rate it fairly. All right, Yoshimitsu. Heat smash. So fucking cool. I can't do it. I can't not be biased, dog. Fuck it. I'm going in with bias. Yoshimitsu Rage Art. Show him why I love this character. Another domain expansion, bro. His domain puts them in a bamboo field. It's got the 80s Japanese filter over it. 10 out of 10, I'm sorry. I tried to put my biases away, but I couldn't do it. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. It's not the best in the game, though. I would say Marijo still hit it out of the park, bro. With the out of world, literally out of this world super, but my brain cannot put this below a 10. I can't do it. I'm sorry. It just can't do it. Hate me if you must. I know in my heart what is right. All right. Oh snap! It's Clyde Rossfield from the hit video game Final Fantasy 16. This is weird. He's a weird character. We'll put you against Jin. This isn't the first time we got a Final Fantasy character in Tekken. I believe Noctis was his name in Tekken 7. And Noct is one of the most popular characters in the Final Fantasy series. Like, I'd say he's up there with Cloud. Why did I say Rock? What the fuck is wrong with me? Look at Ifra in the back, bro. Like, square up. What's up, boy? What's up? Dude, this flame form. So sick. I don't know much about Final Fantasy 16, but it's got shit like this in it. I'll be down. I believe this is the first like level of Final Fantasy. This is like the prologue. All right, live. Oh wait, no, hold on. We need the stream to come back to us. Yo, what is up with my stream? I don't like this. I don't like that my stream's acting out. It needs to calm its ass down. Like it's going dumb high and then dumb low. All right. Looks. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh. Nope. Not yet. Like we just got to like a steady 5,000 and just went. It just went down again. This is terrible. Trying to do a stream here. You know what? Fuck it. We'll fight through it. Clive, Rage Art. Sorry it took so long.
Fantasy here is yours.
It is very hard to follow. Let's watch this again.
Fantasy here is yours.
The beginning here, it's cool. Then Ifrit comes in and just overthrows the arena with flames. God damn. Those effects were running wild that day. Ooh-wee. I give that an 8. That's an 8 tier. I would say... yeah, no. This is better than Armor King. Clive went off. He went ham on this one. All right, get your revenge, Queen.
Anna Williams. Nina Williams.
Let's get this over with.
Get ready for the next battle.
My brother came in, left his bike, and then just ran off. Like, why, dog? Alright, my fault. I'm just sitting here letting these two baddies just stare at each other. Alright. Die already. Anna Williams, Heat Smash. Why did it do a purple explosion? I guess the missile just propelled like that. Fine. Alright. Anna Williams, Rage Art. Get your revenge.
Sick of that face of yours. Serves you right. Time to say goodbye. Once and
She's
for all.
dead. That's crazy. Even most Tekken characters can't survive shit like that.
Sick of that face of yours. Serves you right. Time to say goodbye.
That shit is fire, dog. The helicopters shooting both the minigun and the missiles. That's up there. This might be a 9. I would say, yeah, I would say better than Leroy. That's an A tier. I love how like the rivals are beating out, like some characters are beating out their rivals. How wrong beating out Jin, Anna beating out Nina, Heihachi beating out Kazuya. I mean, that's just late game. It's just late game bias on the animator's parts. I gotta close this door, man. Sorry for these long pauses. I just don't. Sometimes things happen in the background and I can't control it. Alright, there's a bear! Fight the bear! Fight, Paul.
Gotcha.
This fight actually happened in the, story mode, if no one
Get ready
remembers.
for the next battle.
Alright. Kuma! Hit him! He just hits him with a fish. That's it. Nothing special. Damn! He hits a dumb hard. Like, he puts his everything into that swing. Alright, bear. Do bear things. That shit's wacky, dog. Like, what's the deal with this fish? Why is it all floppy like a regular fish, but then it goes all into a metallic super missile? Who made this? Who made that fish, man? It's a super that's like, it's around this area towards the bottom, but I feel like the wackiness puts it above Paul's. Like, it's not reaching Panda's, but just slaps him with a metallic fish. I don't know much else, man. I don't know what else you need. Just shoots him with a fish missile. All right. Lily, time to get your get back.
Lily, Asuka Kazama. Get ready for the next battle.
All right, Lily, show us that heat smash. I like how she waits for the bounce to happen. Like, it's... How do you go from being on your head to immediately, like, upright? That's weird. Alright, Lily. Show me that heat. Show me that rage art, girl.
C'est l'heure de la punition. Embrasse-moi. Tu as perdu.
I don't know. That seems kind of mid.
C'est l'heure de la punition. Embrasse-moi. Tu as perdu.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry, girl. You did not beat out Asuka. For a girl that usually like high praise, I don't know. That super was too lame for my taste. That's a like a C. You're like in the middle of this group. No. I expected better from you, Lily. Especially when you call yourself Asuka's superior. Alright, we're almost done. Elisa, the bane of Tekken's existence. Not a lot of people like this character. And I'm kind of one of them. She's annoying as hell. Her moves are kind of cancer, dog. Her personality is dry. Like, yeah, you're a robot girl, but I don't know. You're just kind of a nothing burger. All right, Lisa. Teat smash. That's a weird heat smash. Like he does like a weird like spiral arrow. Just cut straight to it. Like it was too quick and too weird for at a first comprehension. Alright, Lisa. Go, go, go. Yeah, and her constant, sorry, my head fell off, please forgive me kind of attitude. It got old real quick. I won't lie, the super is pretty cool. She kicks her head, she kicks her own head like a soccer ball. And that shit just goes, dog. Yeah, I'd say it's a B. It's a B tier super. I would say in the B tier, this is say it's above Panda. It's above Panda on the list. It's in the middle of it. Alright, since Lars is right there, we will switch them with quick select. Actually, no. I want him to fight someone else. I want him to fight Jin. Ikizu.
Get ready for the next battle.
Alright, Lars. Doki. That shit is like lightning kick. Lightning kick. I meant to say lightning quick, but whatever. Nice little dive kick. Alright, weird haircut. See that? Rage art. I'd be lying if I say this shit ain't cool as hell. This shit dope. Like he travels as a body of like a little ball of lightning. Like he's doing a fucking ball tackle. I would say, yeah, no, this is towards the bottom of A tier. This shit's dope. Yeah. We actually have a lot of supers that we didn't get the names for, so let's get those, shall we? Hwoarang, Sky Burial, Heihachi Mishima. Mishima style ultimate technique, Tempest Demon God Fist. Feng Wei, Enlightened Yellow Dragon Palm. Clive is, wow, Clive is just Hellfire. That's what it's called. Asuka, Naniwa Peacekeeper Knuckle. Anna, Some Like It Rough. Wait, what? Angel Jin? Oh, okay, never mind. Elisa, Radiant Pegasus Bomb. Kazuya, Demonic Catastrophe. Kuma, Type 38 Eradication Weapon. Aramaki. Just, okay. Zeus Unlimited is fucking awesome. That shit is dope. That's a dope name for a super. Li Xiaolong, the Marvelous Rose. Li Xiaoyu, Wang, Celestial Epic. Oh yeah, that's her previous master. This is Wang. Oh my god, what the fuck is his name? Hizaunan Andrea Mantri Nihadia. Translates to the Divine Tree of... Yo, that's actually fucking awesome. That's a dope name. The Divine Tree of the War God. That shit's awesome. Nina, Death by Degrees. Panda, Close Call. Panda, Storming Flower. Chalokia Pilgrimage. Jin, Polar Demon Gouge. What else did I miss? Her name is Amelie, but we call her Lily. La Vie en Rose Fortissimo. Translated now. Life in Pink, very, very loud.
Life in Pink, very, very loud.
Does it actually translate to this? Hold on, let me see if I can just put it in translate. Mishima Ryu's secret technique, Demon God, Wind, and Thunder Fist. Polaris Demon Rush, that actually sounds better! Why didn't they use this? It might just have been a translation error. Yeah, it's called Demonic Catastrophe. All right, we have 2, 4, 6. We have 8 characters left. Let's finish this strong. Mommy time, mommy, 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 mommy.
Kazama.
Do I have her fight her son or her husband? Let's fight your husband.
Kazuyami
Let's beat him up. We need to teach him a lesson.
Get ready for the
So
next battle.
this stage, Jun's been here the whole time recuperating from her ass beating from Ogre. So is she alive or not? I don't know. I don't know if she's actually alive or not. But all right, Jun. Heat smash. What the fuck? That's just shoots a Hadouken. What? Hadouken? That's just a Hadouken, dude. All right. Jun Rage Art. Get that man.
風間の力は命を育み魔を清め払う
There is no light within that man's soul, woman. You know this.
風間の力は命を育み魔を清め払う
No big combo, but that is a very impressively cinematic rage art. I'd say that's like, yeah, no, that's in the A tier. All right, let's get through these fast. All right, Devil Jin. Unknown my ass. Shut up. That's just Jin, dude. Use Jin's measurements. Maybe the weight's different. And also the fighting Saba. Who knows? Fight yourself.
Jin Kazama.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right, devil boy. Nope, not doing that. Like how the chains break. Let's see if I can break the floor to like a different location. Well, looks like I can't bring you to the floor. Alright, Devil Gene, Rage Art, hit that shit. Nice looking atmosphere. Yet another domain expansion, dog. I love how the chains raise out of the ground to catch him. My man does a Vegito Spirit Sword. Not bad. Say top of B. Top of B tier. Since people jumped in, take a look at the tier list. Do you agree? Do you disagree? It's kind of too late to change them because I've already recorded and seen them myself. These are based on my opinion. So if you have your own opinion, let me know. Alright, let's get back to this. It'll say signal not found, but we'll go back to it very quickly. Alright. The 8 Jack. Brute force is his fighting style. He is weighed at 400 kilograms. Jackson Ocho. I don't fucking know. You're a fucking machine. Fight Lars. I don't know your rival. You're a fucking robot. Where haven't we done yet? Fucking we haven't done this stage. I don't think I want to. Fucking Yokushima.
Get ready for the next battle.
This is a fucking robot. What? Bro, some of these raids must be dumb quick. They just start up and then just go into it like a damn jump scare. Like, god damn. Also, we're not rating the rage art. We're not rating the heat smash. We're rating the rage art. Speaking of rage art, Jack number 8, do it. Commence the rage art. He basically shoots a proton cannon. It's a laser. I give it like a 6. It's a really cool looking laser. I would say this super's it's in the B tier. I would say this super it's below Paul's. Paul's sleeve ripping is still cool off that singular punch. Sorry, Mr. Robot Man. I hate that King's so far down on this list because he's one of my favorite Tekken characters of all time, but King, do it! Are there any... Well, there's not a lot of people in the stands. In the underground version, at least. Oh, I didn't stop the recording. No! All right, fight your mentor's brother. What the fuck? Why is it taking so long to load? This doesn't usually take this long. Tekken? Are you okay, Tekken? You're taking a abnormal long amount of time to load. Is this a soft crash? This might be a soft crash. Damn, we're this far in? Hold on, let me... Yeah, no, the game just crashed. That was a soft crash. We have 5 characters left and you want a soft crash now? Hold on, give me a sec. Alright, we fixed it. I don't know what happened. Just did a weird soft crash on us. But we're back. Alright. F9. There we go. I forgot that it would still be showing. Alright. King Heat Smash. I mean, it's a power bomb. Can you do anything cooler than that? Hold on! Let's wait for this Steam thing to go away. All right. King Rage Arts. Show him, my lord. I like the grab. Unfortunately, it's not as cool as I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be so much cooler than this. But this ain't too bad. Like, Armor King just did it better, and that's just because he was a DLC character, so he had time and effort to put into it while he was by himself. In terms of his placement on the tier list, it's on the lower end of the B tier. I'd say better than Law. Better than Law. All right, 4 more left. We fought Hao Rang one time.
Get ready ready for the next battle.
All right, Steven, Heat Smash. That's actually maybe one of the coolest Heat Smash in the game. Said, oos, 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 oos. The bounce. Oh. All right, Steve. Let's see if your Rage Art's cooler than your Heat Smash.
Now this is what I call fun. That's a knockout. Good night.
Straight hands, man. What can you say?
Now this is what I call fun.
Yo, he spun him horizontally. What?
That's a knockout.
In this big blast wave? Ugh. That's pure unadulterated hands, dog. That's an A tier. Yeah, it beat out Jun. That's some fucking hands, dog. That's hands, dog. Ooh, boy. All right, Sergey Dragunov. What are you looking at?
Sergey Dragunov. Chevalier. Allons-y.
I'd say, yeah, put him in the Midnight Siege.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right, Dragunov design is so sick. I love this coat. All right, get him. Yo, that is like bestial levels of disrespect. Two big overhead smash into a charge, like, ugh, damn. All right, Dragunov, the man of no words at all. Rage Art. I'm loving the frost effects. I'm not loving the fact that it's just an overhead smash. The little kick combo. The frost zone. The frost effect gave it some points, but not too much. Bottom of B. I mean, how many are in B right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18! Only 5 in C? No, because these aren't bad enough to be C's, though. They're not. They have some cool special effects on them. Unlike some of these. I feel like some of these are like too quick or don't. They're either too quick or they don't have enough impact. These have some impact to them, but the impact is small. These have like little to no impact at all. All right, fuck it. Last two characters. Let's finish this. All right, character select. All right, Brian, get your revenge. I'll let you have your revenge on my son.
next battle.
All right. Brian, hit that rage art. I love he heats up. He is a cyborg, but catch some fire and shit. That's sick. All right, Brian with a Y. Do that rage art. I'm loving the cybernetic lock on. Literally lining it up. It's one of the cooler single punches. You have a lot of single punch supers. You got Heihachi, you got Paul. Actually, no, I don't know why I said a lot. There's only like two I can think off the top of my head. I probably just can't remember them. You know, this is a... Asuka kind of did a single punch, but she did a... I'll put it above Jin. I love the lineup with the cybernetic UI. The UI zooming out of the eyeball and transitioning. That was a cool cinematic transition. All right, one character remains. Fakumram. What's a stage we haven't been on? Into the Stratosphere. I mean, this is just space. Fallen Destiny. Sure, why not?
Get ready for the next battle.
All right, fuck. Do it. Yo, he's heating up. Yo, that's a strong fucking Titan. Not bad, not bad, not bad. All right, the final rage art of the night. It's all on you. Holy fuck. You got a final punch, a final single punch, a single kick. Dude, he kicked him so hard the rubble exploded. It's kind of like Heihachi's. Damn. That shit look like it hurt. That's an A tier. You know, I might switch that around. But I would say, you know, having this high up is kind of criminal. But having Heihachi, I mean, Heihachi is Heihachi. I would say, I feel like Heihachi's punch had a better angle to it. Fakumram did have like the big overhead looking outward. Yeah, better than... All right, sorry for that. You know, yeah, his place was right there. That's good. All right, so I guess this is the final tier list of the night. Wow, Marizo, Miyarizo, Yoshimitsu, and Raven being top 10s. I would say those. If I get like a top 10, I would say Marizo at the top with that Out of the World Super. Then Yoshi, then Raven. That's 3. Heihachi 4, Kazuya 5, Anna 6, Leroy 7, Reina 8, Clive 9, and Fakum Ram at 10. Alright, well, that tier list is done, and we got all the content I need. Alright, that's it for me tonight, guys. If you like what you watch, make sure you hit that follow button. Also go down to the socials, down in the dashboard. Once this video goes up on YouTube, for my YouTube watchers, please sure to like, comment, share, subscribe on the VOD. And also do the same thing for the socials and the dashboard. If it's there. If it's not there, I'm sorry, I'll fix that. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I have the day off, so I can get some streaming going. Either some Rivals with the Guys or some Clair Obscure Expedition 33. All right, see you guys tomorrow.